In a world filled with noise and chaos, some individuals choose silence as their strongest statement. Sigma females, often misunderstood, navigate life with a unique clarity that many overlook. When they retreat into silence, it's not just a simple act of withdrawal. It's a powerful move rooted in self-preservation and authenticity. But what drives them to turn away from the very connections they once valued? What hidden truths lie beneath their quiet demeanor? As we peel back the layers of their silence, prepare to uncover the compelling reasons behind their choice to step back and protect their inner peace. 1. Need for space. Sigma females are known for their strong sense of independence and self-reliance, often requiring time alone to recharge and reflect. This need for space is not merely a preference but a fundamental aspect of their identity. For many Sigma females, solitude is a sanctuary where they can engage in deep introspection and personal growth. They thrive in environments that allow them to explore their thoughts and feelings without the distractions that come with social interactions. This ability to enjoy their own company is empowering, as it enables them to pursue their interests and ambitions on their own terms. When a Sigma female goes silent, it often signals her need for this personal space rather than any negative feelings towards those around her. Silence can be a form of self-care, allowing her to step back from the noise of everyday life and focus on her inner world. For instance, she might choose to withdraw from social engagements or conversations that feel overwhelming or draining. This withdrawal is not a rejection of others but rather a necessary step for maintaining her mental and emotional well-being. It's essential for those close to her to understand that this silence is part of her process of recharging and not an indication of disinterest or conflict. Sigma females are adept at managing their emotions internally. They often prefer to process feelings privately, rather than sharing them immediately with others. This introspective nature means that when they go silent, they could be working through complex emotions or situations that require careful consideration. They may be assessing their relationships, evaluating what they want from life, or simply enjoying the peace that comes from solitude. This independence also fosters a unique approach to relationships. Sigma females value meaningful connections over superficial interactions, which can lead them to prioritize quality time alone over social obligations. Their self-sufficiency allows them to engage in relationships from a place of strength rather than neediness. They choose partners who respect their autonomy and understand their need for space, creating a dynamic where both individuals can thrive independently while still enjoying each other's company. The silence of a Sigma female should be viewed as an opportunity for growth rather than a cause for concern. It reflects her commitment to maintaining balance in her life and ensuring that she remains true to herself. Understanding this aspect of her personality can foster deeper connections and mutual respect in relationships, allowing both partners to flourish without compromising their individuality. 2. Emotional processing. Sigma females are characterized by their deep emotional intelligence and introspective nature, often processing their feelings internally rather than expressing them outwardly. This internal processing can lead to withdrawal when they feel overwhelmed or uncertain about their relationships. Unlike more extroverted personalities who might vocalize their feelings immediately, Sigma females tend to retreat into their own thoughts, navigating the complex labyrinth of their emotions in solitude. This tendency can be perplexing to those around them, as their silence may be misconstrued as disinterest or aloofness. However, it is essential to understand that this is a crucial part of how they manage their emotional landscape. When faced with emotional turmoil, Sigma females often prefer to step back and reflect rather than engage in open discussions. This withdrawal serves multiple purposes. It allows them to assess the situation without external pressures and provides the necessary space to process their feelings thoroughly. They may find themselves grappling with a mix of emotions, confusion, sadness, or even joy, which can shift rapidly as they analyze their circumstances. This emotional fluctuation is not only a reflection of their sensitivity, but also a testament to their profound self-awareness. They are acutely attuned to both their feelings and the emotions of those around them, which can sometimes lead to an overwhelming experience. Sigma females possess a remarkable ability to empathize with others, often mirroring the emotions they encounter in social settings. This heightened sensitivity can amplify their own feelings, making it even more crucial for them to take time away from social interactions to regain balance. For instance, after spending time with someone who is upset, a Sigma female might find herself feeling down as well. Thus, she may choose silence as a means of re-establishing her emotional equilibrium. Their approach to emotional processing is also deeply reflective. Many Sigma females engage in practices such as journaling or meditation, allowing them to articulate their thoughts privately before sharing them with others. This method not only helps them clarify their feelings but also equips them with the insights needed for meaningful conversations when they are ready to engage again. The act of writing down emotions can serve as a therapeutic outlet, enabling them to confront and understand what they are experiencing without the immediate pressure of external validation. This introspective nature allows Sigma females to emerge from periods of silence with newfound clarity and strength. When they do decide to re-enter social situations or communicate about their feelings, they often bring a well-considered perspective that enriches the conversation. Their ability to articulate complex emotions is often surprising to those who may have initially perceived them as distant or withdrawn. The emotional processing style of Sigma females is a vital aspect of their identity. It reflects not just how they handle personal feelings, but also how they navigate relationships and social dynamics. Understanding this nuanced approach can foster greater empathy and patience among those who interact with Sigma females, ultimately leading to more profound and meaningful connections. 3. Testing compatibility. Silence can serve as a powerful tool for Sigma females when it comes to testing compatibility in relationships. This unique approach stems from their introspective nature and desire for emotional resilience. When a Sigma female withdraws into silence, it often reflects her need to gauge how her partner reacts to distance. This period of quiet can be a litmus test, revealing not only her partner's emotional stability, but also the overall compatibility between them. By stepping back, Sigma females create space to observe their partner's responses. This could manifest in various ways. Does the partner reach out with concern, or do they seem indifferent? The way someone handles this silence can provide critical insights into their emotional maturity and ability to cope with uncertainty. Sigma females value partners who are secure enough to handle distance without spiraling into insecurity or anxiety. If a partner becomes overly needy or reactive during these periods of silence, it may signal a lack of compatibility with the Sigma female's independent spirit. This testing phase allows Sigma females to assess the depth of their connection. They often seek partners who respect their need for solitude and can appreciate the complexities of their personality. Silence becomes a means for them to evaluate whether their partner can engage in healthy emotional dynamics, one that allows both individuals to thrive independently while still being connected. A partner who understands the value of space and is willing to give it freely demonstrates emotional strength and maturity, qualities that are essential for a lasting relationship with a Sigma female. During these silent periods, Sigma females may also reflect on their own feelings and desires. This introspection allows them to clarify what they want from the relationship and whether their needs are being met. If a partner fails to recognize or respect this need for space, it could lead to further withdrawal or even re-evaluation of the relationship itself. Thus, silence serves not only as a test for the partner but also as an opportunity for self-discovery for the Sigma female. This method of testing compatibility aligns with the Sigma female's overall approach to life, one that prioritizes authenticity and emotional depth over superficial connections. They are not interested in relationships that require constant validation or those that thrive on drama. Instead, they seek genuine bonds where both partners can express themselves freely without fear of judgment. When a Sigma female goes silent, it is not merely an act of withdrawal, it is a strategic move designed to foster understanding and growth in her relationships. By observing how her partner navigates this silence, she gains valuable insights into their emotional landscape and compatibility, ultimately guiding her towards more meaningful connections. 4. Avoiding drama. Sigma females are known for their strong aversion to unnecessary drama and confrontation, which significantly shapes their interactions and relationships. This preference stems from a deep understanding of the emotional toll that drama can take on one's mental well-being. When faced with potential conflict or situations that could lead to turmoil, a Sigma female often opts for silence as a strategic means of avoiding unnecessary complications. This choice is not born out of fear, but rather a conscious decision to preserve her peace of mind. In social settings where gossip, petty squabbles, or emotional manipulation thrive, Sigma females tend to remain aloof. They recognize that engaging in such drama can be draining and counterproductive, diverting their energy away from more meaningful pursuits. For them, life is too precious to waste on trivial disputes or the chaos that often accompanies dramatic interactions. Instead, they prioritize relationships and experiences that uplift them and contribute positively to their lives. This avoidance of drama also reflects their desire for authenticity in relationships. Sigma females seek genuine connections where both parties can express themselves freely without the fear of judgment or conflict. They prefer deep, meaningful conversations over superficial small talk, which often leads to misunderstandings and unnecessary tension. By steering clear of drama-prone individuals, they create a social environment that aligns with their values, allowing them to thrive emotionally and mentally. The tendency to avoid confrontation does not mean that Sigma females shy away from addressing important issues. Instead, they approach sensitive topics with care and thoughtfulness. They prefer to engage in discussions when they feel confident that the conversation will be constructive rather than confrontational. This strategic approach allows them to maintain control over their emotional landscape while ensuring that their relationships remain healthy and fulfilling. Sigma females embody a calm presence in any social circle. Their ability to remain composed amidst chaos makes them dependable figures who can navigate complex social dynamics without getting entangled in unnecessary drama. This quality may sometimes make them appear distant or hard to approach, especially to those who thrive on emotional turbulence. However, for those who appreciate tranquility and stability, the Sigma female's knack for avoiding petty disputes is incredibly attractive. By choosing silence over confrontation, Sigma females not only protect their own peace but also set healthy boundaries in their relationships. They understand that engaging in drama can lead to emotional exhaustion and distract from personal goals and aspirations. Therefore, they consciously opt out of situations that threaten their well-being, allowing them to focus on what truly matters in their lives: self-improvement, personal growth, and meaningful connections with others who share similar values. 5. Assessing the relationship. When a Sigma female goes silent, it often serves as a crucial moment for her to assess the relationship and evaluate her feelings about it. This introspective silence is not merely a withdrawal from communication, rather, it is a period of deep reflection where she contemplates whether the connection aligns with her values and needs. Sigma females are known for their strong sense of self and independence, which means they approach relationships with a clear understanding of what they want and need from their partners. During these silent moments, she may be weighing the pros and cons of the relationship, analyzing whether it enriches her life or detracts from her sense of self. This evaluation process can be complex. Sigma females often consider various factors such as emotional compatibility, mutual respect, and shared values. They are not interested in superficial connections. Instead, they seek relationships that foster growth and understanding. If she feels that the relationship is lacking in any of these areas, she may choose to step back and reassess her involvement. This silence allows her to gain clarity on her feelings without the noise of external opinions or pressures clouding her judgment. This period of reflection can also serve as a way for Sigma females to gauge their partner's reactions. By withdrawing temporarily, she observes how her partner responds to the distance. Does he reach out with concern? Does he respect her need for space? These reactions can provide valuable insights into his emotional maturity and compatibility with her independent nature. A partner who understands and respects her silence demonstrates qualities that align with what she values in a relationship. Sigma females are often highly self-aware individuals who engage in continuous self-assessment. They might reflect on past experiences and relationships to identify patterns or behaviors that they want to avoid in the future. This self-awareness enables them to make informed decisions about their current relationship, ensuring that they do not repeat past mistakes. The silence becomes a necessary tool for personal growth, allowing them to emerge with a clearer understanding of what they truly desire. During this time of contemplation, Sigma females may also be considering their long-term goals and how the relationship fits into those plans. They tend to prioritize their ambitions and personal growth, so if a relationship feels like it is hindering those pursuits, it may lead them to withdraw. This alignment between personal goals and relationship dynamics is essential for Sigma females. They seek partners who support their aspirations rather than detract from them. When a Sigma female chooses silence as a means of assessing the relationship, it reflects her deep commitment to understanding herself and her needs. This introspective approach is not only beneficial for her but can also lead to healthier dynamics within the relationship if both partners are willing to engage in open communication once she is ready. The silent moments serve as an opportunity for growth, both individually and collectively, allowing for a more authentic connection when she decides to re-engage. 6. Feeling misunderstood. Feeling misunderstood is a common experience for Sigma females, often prompting them to retreat into silence as a form of self-protection. This tendency arises from their unique personality traits and the way they navigate relationships. Sigma females are known for their independence, introspection, and high standards, which can lead to situations where their thoughts and feelings are not fully appreciated or respected by others. When they sense that their perspectives are being overlooked or misinterpreted, they may choose silence over confrontation, seeing it as a safer option to avoid further misunderstanding. The root of this feeling of being misunderstood often lies in the Sigma female's desire for authenticity and depth in her interactions. She values meaningful connections and expects those around her to engage with her on a similar level. However, when conversations devolve into superficial exchanges or when her thoughts are dismissed, it can feel deeply invalidating. This emotional disconnect can lead her to withdraw, as she seeks to protect her inner world from further hurt. In these moments, silence becomes a refuge, a space where she can process her feelings without the pressure of external expectations or judgments. Sigma females often possess a heightened sensitivity to inauthenticity and manipulation in social interactions. Their keen awareness allows them to detect inconsistencies in behavior or communication that others might overlook. When they encounter individuals who do not align with their values of honesty and integrity, it can create a sense of frustration and isolation. The decision to go silent is not an act of hostility, but rather a means of self-preservation. It allows them to distance themselves from energies that do not resonate with their authentic selves. This retreat into silence also serves as an opportunity for self-reflection. During these periods, Sigma females engage in deep introspection, analyzing their feelings and the dynamics of the relationship at hand. They may contemplate whether the connection meets their emotional needs or aligns with their personal values. This process is essential for them, as it helps clarify what they truly want from their relationships, and whether those around them can provide that level of understanding and respect. The stigma surrounding emotional expression can exacerbate feelings of being misunderstood. In a society that often equates vulnerability with weakness, Sigma females may feel pressured to maintain a facade of strength, leading them to internalize their emotions further. This internal struggle can result in cycles of overthinking and self-doubt, making it even more challenging for them to articulate their feelings openly. Feeling misunderstood is a complex experience for Sigma females that intertwines with their identity and relational dynamics. Their choice to retreat into silence is not merely an avoidance tactic, it is a deliberate strategy for maintaining emotional integrity and seeking clarity in their relationships. This nuanced approach highlights the importance of fostering environments where open communication and genuine understanding are prioritized, allowing Sigma females to express themselves authentically without fear of judgment or misinterpretation. 7. Desire for authenticity. Sigma females possess a profound desire for authenticity in their relationships, often seeking genuine connections that resonate with their values and beliefs. This quest for realness is not merely a preference, it is an essential aspect of their identity. When they sense sincerity or superficiality in interactions, they may withdraw into silence, waiting for a moment when more authentic communication can occur. This behavior stems from their acute awareness of the emotional nuances in social exchanges, which allows them to detect inconsistencies and hidden agendas that others might overlook. In a world increasingly dominated by social media and surface-level interactions, Sigma females prioritize depth over breadth. They are selective about whom they engage with, often cultivating a tight-knit circle of friends who share similar values and interests. This intentionality in relationships can sometimes be misconstrued as aloofness or snobbishness by those who do not understand their approach. However, for Sigma females, this selectivity is rooted in a desire to foster meaningful connections rather than a disdain for others. They recognize that time is a precious resource and prefer to invest it in relationships that bring them joy, authenticity, and mutual respect. Sigma females have an uncanny ability to see through facades and manipulative tactics that often characterize human interactions. Their heightened sensitivity to inauthenticity makes it nearly impossible for them to ignore the fakeness that permeates societal norms. This intolerance for superficiality can create friction in relationships, especially with those who thrive on maintaining appearances. While many individuals may choose to overlook inconsistencies in behavior, Sigma females confront these realities head-on, leading them to withdraw when they feel that genuine understanding is lacking. This desire for authenticity also manifests in their communication style. Sigma females often prefer deep, meaningful conversations over small talk, which they find shallow and unsatisfying. They believe that true connections are forged through shared experiences and significant discussions. When faced with lighthearted banter or superficial chit-chat, they may feel disconnected and retreat until they find an opportunity for more substantial interaction. This approach demands a willingness to be open and vulnerable, which not everyone may feel prepared for. The Sigma female's commitment to authenticity extends to her own self-expression. She values honesty and directness, often opting for straightforward communication, even when it involves sharing difficult truths. This level of transparency is not intended to hurt others, rather, it reflects her belief that genuine relationships are built on trust and respect. However, this characteristic can sometimes be misinterpreted as bluntness or insensitivity by those unaccustomed to such forthrightness. The desire for authenticity drives Sigma females to seek out connections that inspire and uplift them. When they encounter insincerity or superficiality, they may withdraw until they can engage in more meaningful exchanges. This self-protective instinct is not just about avoiding discomfort, it is about ensuring that their relationships are rooted in genuine understanding and mutual respect. Their commitment to authenticity shapes their interactions and influences the quality of the connections they choose to cultivate, making it an integral part of their relational dynamics.